Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Yevamot Kuf Vav Amid Aleph. The Gemara talks about a Chalitza Museis, a forced Chalitza and a forced get, whether it's considered valid or not. So the Gemara says that a get is considered valid. We force him to give the get. The Beis Din will hit him until he gives the get, and that's considered to be a valid get. Famous Rambam on this Gemara reads the following. It's in Parak Bet in Gairushin, Hilchot Gairushin at the end of the parak says the following: Parak Bet Halacha Chaf. He writes, Misha did not touch Kofan Tolagare. Shalach is that he's supposed to divorce his wife. He's not divorcing his wife, so Beis Din will go ahead and hit him. Makanoto Ad Shomarotani until he says, yes, I want to give the get. And he writes, V'lam lo bato get zed. Why is this a good get? Sharehu on us. He's forced into this. How is this considered to be his will? A get, it has to be by his will. It's the fact that he's hit until he says, Rotsani, what is that worth? Rambam's in a fascinating Rambam. He says, Ein omrim anus elamisha nechatz v'nitchak lasot davar she'eino mechuyav bo min haTorah. When do we say you're forced into something? You're honest when you're forced to do something which is against the Torah. You're not chayiv to do from the Torah. You're told to sell something or something like that. There's no mitzvah in the Torah to do such a thing. Avamishtak for yitzro hara levato mitzvah zu lasot avera. But your yitzro is taking over, and you really want to do the mitzvah somehow deep down. And you hit until you do this mitzvah, then ain't anas. Why? You got yourself into this weird situation, an abnormal situation. Since you want to be a Jew, you want to be part of the Jewish nation, and you don't want to do the divorce like Beis Din said. So your Yitzhak just took over. Your true will is to give the get like Halachot demands. And since you're hit until you say Rotzani, that represents your true will. This is Chabad's turn of course, the Pintel Yid, where deep down, even he doesn't want to do something. Deep down, we assume he really wants to. It's an amazing Rambam, a famous Rambam, about the fact that the superficial resistance to a mitzvah is just that, and that we assume that deep down he really wants to do what is right and what is proper. Fascinating Ohe Samaiach on this Rambam discussing what about an Apikoros who shows no connection to the Masorah whatsoever. So do you say, well, deep down he really wants to do what's right, he has no connection to Torah, to mitzvah? So it's an interesting discussion. Anyways, this is the Rambam. Of course, it's taken in many directions, not just in terms of the halacha of Gairushin, that deep down a person wants to do what's right and give the get if Beis Din demands it. And he wants to bring the korban if Beis Din demands him to bring the korban. So, of course, this is taken in many directions about Jews today, where sometimes superficially it seems there's no connection to the Masorah. Sometimes you have to just polish the surface a bit, and then you see there is a connection as well. But the simple pshat of this Rambam is where we assume he's connected to the Masorah. It's another discussion when he has no connection to the Masorah. What do we assume about such a person? But Baruch Hashem, often we do see that people with seemingly, apparently no connection to the Masorah, somehow there is that spark. We should be zocha to light the spark in every Jew. Shalom.